Indestructible Gaming. Select your character. Musket Shot. Mr. K. Let the battle begin. Get ready for a battle unknown. 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Indestructible Gaming and more. I am Musket Shot. Alongside me is my co-host, Mr. K. Mr. K, hello.
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode.
Yeah.
Almost coming up to October. Pretty excited.
I know. Where did the year go?
Can't believe we started in March.
I know. It's amazing that it's almost October already. It's crazy. Even with a lousy 2020, it's the year's been flying right by. It's crazy. Well, this week we decided to go shopping online in the game, and it's a game called I'll Take You to Tomato Town, and it's a first person, one person single player game where you go to Tomato Town, the grocery store, and it's a grocery store simulator type game, and you go shopping.
Yeah.
So you want to give we played it off of itch.io, and there's four developers that created this game, and hopefully you'll get these names right. We got David Czar, Emma Mochi, I could be saying that wrong. Marky Mark, and Adam Grieu. Hopefully we get those names right. But they're the creators of this game, I'll Take You to Tomato Town, and they created this for like a gaming jam called the Ludum Dare 40, and they did
Ludum.
Yeah, they did it within 3 days, so it's pretty cool. But I'll let Mr. K give you a little bit of a breakdown of the game.
So in the game, I'll Take You to Tomato Town, you play as this, I wouldn't say humanoid figure. You play as, because the characters in this game isn't really human-esque. They're kind of like their own thing, which I love. But the main premise is you go into the grocery store with your list, and you have to frantically move around the store and grab what's on your list as fast as you can before the timer runs out. And that's pretty much the whole premise.
Yeah, it's you go in, you'll hear a phone ring, and then you'll hear a voice tell you, "Hey, I need some stuff," and you'll look down. Your character will look down. You never see your character's face. The only thing you ever see is your arms. And you'll look down, and there'll be a white sheet of paper with a list of grocery items that you need. And you kind of wander around the grocery store, and it's not really difficult, but it is. The first few times you have to kind of get an idea of where everything is in the grocery store.
Your first time will pretty much be frantic.
Yeah.
But once you do it a couple of times, you start to learn the layout of the supermarket.
Yeah. The one good thing with the game is that it's not like every time you play it, the grocery store changes, the way it's set up. So once you kind of learn the layout of the grocery store, it gets a little bit easier. It's just a matter of remembering, where's that one? Oh yeah, I gotta go this way. I gotta go this way, or remembering what certain items look like. And once you grab them enough times, you'll remember them. You want to describe like the grabbing part, like what?
Yeah, the main way to get the grocery items is by your hand, which can expand a pretty good amount. Like I said last episode, like the toys that you would get from like those little capsules that would stick on the walls when you throw them.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. It extends out and it grabs and it comes right back to you. This can make for some really fun moves and really fun gameplay, especially when you're running around a frantic way. This can also, if you do it in certain ways, can knock things off the shelves and go across the whole supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like, say, like a pile of watermelons, you can grab a watermelon from anywhere, and then it would just knock the other watermelons everywhere.
Yeah.
It can be really entertaining.
Yeah, he's got like kind of like Stretch Armstrong arm.
Yeah, or like dolls them from Street Fighter or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah, the left hand is holding the list, and then the right hand is the one that does all the work. So you're grabbing stuff, and you can stretch out. Yeah, and there's like a little dot that'll sort of guide you as to when you're on the item, and then you can grab it. And if it's not the right item, it'll make a sound like wrong one. When it's the right one, if it's the right item, it'll check it off on the list. There'll be a check mark next to the item, so you know you have the item properly, and then you can keep working your way down the list. But like Mr. K is saying, when you stretch out your arm, sometimes you just grab the one item and it's nice and clean and simple. Other times you grab the one item and then like the whole shelf, like everything will go off onto the floor, go flying everywhere. It's pretty funny watching everything go. It's within the first couple of minutes, you're like, okay, everything is on the floor now. and then you'll hear sometimes the store over the store microphone, you'll hear clean up in aisle so and so. So it's like every time you're making a mess, like, oh my god. And they'll tell you to like when the store is closing and stuff like that, so you kind of have an idea of like when you're running out of time and stuff like that, because everything is timed. It's not a long game.
No, not at all.
What is it, about maybe 5 minutes a session, like a 5-minute level or type of thing. So yeah, as you're playing it, you get through these lists and stuff like that, then you get a phone call, and they tell you that the credit card you got, it's got no money on it. So could you like just leave without paying for any of the goods? And then you try to leave, and then you get another phone call from a woman, and she says, yeah, well, if you're going to leave without paying, you might as well take some more items because we're really hungry. So go ahead and steal as much as you can and then try to leave, but just don't get caught. So you have to just kind of run around frantically grabbing stuff and try to get out of the store before the security guard catches you.
Which is a very limited time limit. So you need to go as fast as you can.
Yes.
To grab as much stuff as possible, which really makes a good purpose for the grabby arms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's funny once you get out. If you make it out of the store, it'll tell you that you made it out and how much money you were able to steal as far as in groceries and stuff like that. And if you get caught, it'll tell you how much money you had in groceries and stuff. Did you try? I don't know about you, but I was trying to steal. Like I was taking the cashier's hats off their heads.
I didn't even know that you could do that.
Yeah, you could reach out, you could grab their hats. The people that are standing in line, you could take their groceries out of their baskets. Which I was doing that. And I just for reference, if anybody wants to see the gameplay, I played this on Twitch, and it's there's a video of it on Twitch. We'll put it up on Twitter, but if you go to Indestructible Gaming on Twitch, you'll see a video of me playing the game and see how it plays out. And a couple times I get caught, and then one time I actually make it out of the grocery store. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. There's like bag stuff, canned stuff, drinks,
just plain up, just straight up fruit.
Yeah. That you do hear voices from the people that call you, which I'm assuming that it's the developers that created this game that are doing the voices as well. Because it's kind of funny because they'll tell you something like one of them was, the woman was like, hey, I need, I'm making this recipe and I need like a bunch of like carrots and for this recipe. And she's telling you, and then she starts laughing hysterically. And it's a couple other times where the characters are calling you and then laughing hysterically. So it's pretty funny. It makes you laugh.
One thing I will say about this game I do like a lot is the visual art style.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very clean looking for a game that was made within 3 days. I do like simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this game reminds me of like Katamari Damacy a lot.
What game is it again? I'm sorry.
Katamari Damacy.
I've never heard of that one.
It's a PlayStation game where you roll around a big ball and you collect everything else in the world to make a bigger ball.
Oh, okay.
That's a very fun game. I'll have to check it out sometime. I have it on my Switch, so you can definitely check it out.
Yeah.
But it has that kind of art style with it, very weird and very colorful.
Yes.
And I do like very colorful games. I do like the soundtrack too, even though it's from Kevin MacLeod, which is a guy who makes songs for royalty-free music. So as much as a cliche it is, I do like the sound. I do like the songs he's made.
Mm-hmm.
He's made some pretty good songs, and they've used it here, and it's pretty funny to hear once you're ripping off things off the walls and running around frantically for certain items. It's very comedic.
That's cool. Yeah, and all the food items that are on the shelves are all like different colors. So you do, like I said, once you've gone around, you kind of know what color you're kind of looking for, or what the package looks like, or something like that. So it is, and they'll put a whole bunch of them in a row. So it's not like you just kind of find one of those. They'll put like a whole bunch of them in a row, so you kind of have an idea. But yeah, it is funny though when you stretch out your arm and you can just, like I said, you can wipe out a whole shelf of the stuff, go send it flying all over the place. And the customers will, a lot of times they'll get in your way. I don't know how many times I was like, get out of my way. Come on, get out of the way. And
I wish there was a way you can just grab them with your arm and throw them across.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, and maybe there is. I don't know if I tried that, but I thought it was pretty funny that I was able to grab food out of their baskets and stuff like that while they were standing in line. I thought that was funny. I think each round maybe is 3 to 5 minutes or something like that. So it's not real long. So you can play a few rounds of this and have some fun. It's a free game that you can download on itch.io. It's a very small game. It doesn't take you long to finish. No. It's just something to pass some time, and I thought it was pretty fun for how short it was. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how many different lists there are and stuff like that. That I'm not really sure how many they were able to create and put into this game. It was pretty different each time I played, so that was good. The only thing that was the same was basically towards the end of each round, it was the same type of thing, same comment. You were out of money. There's no money on the credit card. Yeah. And then you had to steal everything and leave and all that. So that was pretty much the same. But other than that, I think the list was pretty random and varied. So that was good. And yeah, very, very, very colorful game. Everything is very colorful in this game. So I think that helps out how you memorize the groceries too. Yeah. Because color memorization with certain items will help you a lot. Yeah. So I do appreciate that. Yeah. The arms you have are green. So you have 2 green arms. So you can tell what's your arm and what's not your arm pretty easily. Yeah, and the people that are wandering around in the store are all different colors. So you have, people that are yellow or green or red or blue. So that's pretty. So like I said, it is pretty colorful as far as the whole gameplay goes. Okay. Anything else you want to add to the game? Other than I would love the developers to make a sequel. Mm-hmm. I think it would be very fun to be put in a giant supermarket, like bigger than the one you are in this game. Mm-hmm. You can go run around frantically and grabbing stuff. Or they can make like certain levels and all that with certain kind of obstacles. Yeah. Maybe there could be like a multiplayer and they can call like Black Friday or something. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. You can raise people in order to grab a list or something. Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they can make an action game with these kind of elastic arms. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
Imagine grabbing someone and then throwing them across the way or something.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be hilarious. It'd be very comedic. I think there's a lot to be taken from this, and they could definitely expand on it more, even though this is made within 3 days, mind you.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Very impressive.
It's amazing what people can do when they, to make a video game within 3 days. And I don't know, it has 261 ratings and on itch.io, and it's like 5 stars. I would love
to see more. I would like to see more people playing this game. It's really fun.
Yeah. So definitely check it out on our Twitch site, and so if you want to see some of the gameplay, or you can just look up the game yourself on itch.io and try it yourself. Yeah,
it's more fun to be actually in the game than watching someone play, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because you get to experience it for yourself.
Yep, right.
With your own genuine reactions and all that.
Yeah.
Is that all from you, Musket Shot, or?
Yeah, I think we've pretty much covered it all. I mean, other than rating it.
All right, then if that's the case, I think this game was very entertaining for how short it was. I like the visual art style, very colorful and not bleak whatsoever. You can tell these people put a lot of passion in it for 3 days, just from the calls they give you. You can tell they're having a wonderful time as they're creating this, and I'm happy that they had a fun time because I've had a fun time playing it. Like I said, I would appreciate it if they made a second one, because that'd be overall very entertaining. Or maybe a different take on the stretchy arm mechanic. That'd be very cool. Overall, I'd have to give this a 4 out of 5.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I love the color in this game, the comedic aspects of the game, the phone calls, the hearing them laugh on the phone as they were telling you stuff. I thought it was great. Whether that was intentional or not, I don't know, but it was really funny. The grabbing stuff and having things go flying all over the place, or grabbing stuff out of people's bags or carriages or whatever it is a lot of fun. And it's an easy game to play. It's fun. You're not spending hours playing it. It's a quick game. So I think it was just a great fun game to play. I think it's an easy game for adults or kids to play. So if you have
definitely.
If you have some kids that want to play this game, I think they would really get a kick out of it and have some fun with it.
Simple WASD, left click on the mouse.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, it's really simple. So yeah, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5 for me. So what do we have next week?
Next week, we're going to be making bread in Traption Bakery, where we have to figure out this giant machine on how to make bread, which is pretty humorous. It's kind of like, what is it, a Rudberg machine, a Goldberg machine?
Yeah, something like that.
I forgot what the guy's name, but yeah, I know Goldberg is like the show, like the Goldbergs. I know that. So that's not it, but no. you get what I'm going at.
Yeah.
Rube Goldberg. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll be making bread from this giant machine. So it'll be very fun to figure out how this works.
Yeah, this should be pretty good. It was a developer that created this game, Traption Bakery. Rube Goldberg.
That's what it was. Yeah.
So it's on Steam. It's soon to be released. But this developer has given us some early release keys for it, which was really nice of them to do that.
Yes, thank you for that.
And so they said it's it's a bit Rube Goldberg. That's hard to say. A little bit steampunky and a lot mad. And it's a sort of point and click puzzle.
Yeah, it's releasing on October 1st of this year. So
yeah, so that was really cool of the developer to do that, and we reached out to them to thank them and told them that we'll definitely play the game, do a podcast on it, and then who knows, maybe we can sit down with them at some point and if they would like, and maybe sit down. We can talk to them a little bit about the game and the gameplay and how they came up with it and stuff like that. So it'll be an interesting game to play. It's definitely different looking and unique, and I think it'll be fun and interesting. So we'll give you a breakdown of it next week.
Yeah, of course. And with that, that's the end of this week's episode.
Yep. All right. Well, stay healthy, everyone, and
take care.
Hope you have a good week. We'll talk to you next week.
Stay indestructible. Peace.
Bye.
Game over.
Hey, it's Mr. K here. Hope you enjoy the show. You can listen to us more on Spotify, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. And you can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. All right, guys, stay indestructible. Peace.